saw the Fantastic Four tonight. I think this film was okay. I was quite looking forward to it. I like Vanessa Kirby. I like Pedro Pascal. I like these kind of movies, these superhero movies.
Are you the protectors of this world?
Yes, we are.
Your planet is now marked for death.
So what you have is you have the Fantastic Four, and the Earth is threatened by this alien slash demon god Galactica who wants to devour the Earth. And he sends Silver Surfer, his minion, ahead to choose the worlds he's going to destroy, and he's chosen Earth. Now, Vanessa Kirby's character, Sue Storm, is pregnant by her husband, played by Pedro Pascal in this. And so that complicates matters. And the four go up into space to negotiate terms with this alien god. But the god wants the unborn child as a swap to save the Earth. So they refuse, come back to Earth, and announce to the world that they've refused this. And so they become very unpopular because they refused to save the Earth and decided to save their family instead.
We'll face this together. We will fight it together. As a family.
I think this film, it really benefits from being about family, about a close, happy marriage and a couple of loving parents. And that actually makes this film a little bit more touching than these tend to be. The two lead actors, Vanessa Kirby and Pedro Pascal, are wonderful. And they lift this film by taking it seriously, playing it almost as if it's a drama. They do it earnestly. They don't have any sardonic kind of qualities, or they don't treat it sarcastically or as if it's a lesser genre or a lesser film. They treat it seriously, and it lifts the film up a bit. Another thing that's quite nice about this film is it's set in this kind of retro 1950s America. Well, it's a world and an Earth in another dimension. So it's futuristic and gadgety and 1950s-ish, which is quite unusual and quite enjoyable, actually. And it was quite nice to see like buttons being pressed and levers being pulled and things like that for the technology rather than the Tony Stark style AI. I thought that worked quite nicely. But the best thing about this film is it's a very simple story. It's not convoluted. You don't have to have seen a million other movies or TV shows or anything, read the comics. You can come in as someone who's not up to date and just watch it. And it's a simple story told in a simple way. There is a subplot with Silver Surfer and her relationship to Galactica. That's the god that wants to devour the Earth. And a little bit of a relationship between her and Johnny Storm, Sue Storm's brother. That could have been fleshed out a little bit more, but it was fleshed out a bit. And that again, that was quite interesting. So a simple story, fairly well told in a straightforward manner. Anyone can watch it. So these are some of the good things about it, plus the acting was terrific. I think it could have been a much better film, just fleshing it out a little bit and also upgrading the banter. The banter, like Johnny Storm's banter and the general banter throughout it. It didn't really work that well. What worked was the kind of earnestness and the kind of family theme and the relationship theme that went out into it, and the little bits of backstory and themes of self-sacrifice and things like that. Those things worked well. So it could have been upgraded a little bit. And also it might have been interesting to know more about the baddie, Galactica. and why he was doing what he was doing. That would, because there was hints that it was complex, but you never really delved into that too much. Having said that, I think it's a fairly decent film in this genre. 3 out of 5.